Having entered Switzerland through Basel and driving towards the northeastern part of Lake Geneva, passing through the lake's famous areas known as the Swiss Riviera, here is my amateur rendition of our map-out destination as provided by Google Earth Studio that would lead us all the way to Nendaz, which is where we would be staying for this week's holiday. Take note of my attempt to designate all written in white as towns and municipalities of the area that we pass through, and reds are mountain landmarks. Not to be confused with the Rhine River that we had crossed from Basel, the mighty Rhone River that runs through southeastern France can be traced back to the Rhone Glacier in the Swiss Alps. Here at the far eastern end of the Swiss canton of Valais, we see the river Rhone coursing its way towards Lake Geneva. One could just imagine as we drove along our destination the sheer breadth and hold of this great valley. It is very encompassing in scale and grandeur. Although Sion is the capital of the canton of Valais, a rented chalet for the week is located at Nendaz. The municipality of Nendaz is located in the middle Valais and stretches from the left bank of the Rhone River up to the peak of the Rosa Blanche. It consists of about 15 villages and hamlets. A rented place, Chalet Enchanter, is located at one of those 15 villages at Haut Nendaz, which is situated on a plateau at 1,300 to 1,500 meters in altitude. We're now in Nendaz. So this is our place. So this is just the village of Nendaz. We're just approaching to where our chalet is located. So by Ate Grace and Tita Glenda's virtue, we're able to find a lovely chalet called Chalet Enchanter. And this is just Nendaz. Yeah. If we add up, including our few hours of nighttime respite in France, it had been nearly a day's grueling road trip all the way from London. We finally arrived at a place in Switzerland where we would be staying for a week. First and foremost, you may have heard of me in my previous videos pronouncing it as Nendaz. That is the English way of pronouncing it to the letter. It is still correct, however, the precise way to say it in Swiss French is Nendaz, as opposed to my saying it at times as Nendaz. On our way to the central part of Nendaz, where our chalet is located, may I just give a brief background of this lovely mountain resort town. Nendaz is a municipality in the district of Conthey in the canton of Valais in Switzerland. For those on whom are a bit lost when it comes to some geopolitical terms, a canton is a state, politically speaking, or can be described as a region, quote-unquote, if we talk about its geographical aspect. So Nendaz is just one of the municipalities that belong to the canton or Swiss state of Valais in Switzerland, with Switzerland having 26 cantons. Like any grand city or town, most especially if they may have been founded from quite a long period, they established themselves with a symbol or an emblem, a flag or coat of arms to distinguish itself from others. Nendaz's coat of arms is flanked by two fruits which look like pomegranates, as opposed to the apricot which the region is known to grow. Anyhow, according to Nendaz.org, The emblem or coat of arms, officially adopted from 1941, is described as symbols of sincerity and liberality by the open fruit, and with fertility and union symbolizing the tight grains. During the warmer seasons, Nonda is popular with visitors who are exploring not only the town's natural charm with its panoramic view of the surrounding mountains and valleys, but also exploring to see the sights and sounds of nature. One fine example is trekking along their historical water irrigation channels called bizzes, that forms a series of flowing network along the mountain terrain that goes through beautiful landscapes and delightful postcard villages. And of course, Nonda is also known for its year schedule of festivities, notably around summer. There is the Valais Drink Pure Alphorn Festival that brings about around 200 participants playing the famous Swiss traditional musical instrument, the Alphorn. And around wintertime, Nonda forms part of the world-known for Valais ski resort, which is one of the most extensive ski destination areas in Europe. When it was planned nearly a year ago for our holiday target here in Switzerland, I am not too certain whether it was Ati Grace or Glenda on whom came out with the idea that Nonda would be our base of residence here for a week. And indeed it was someone between the two as well on whom managed to book an exemptionally gorgeous chalet here at this part of Switzerland, which is able to house 13 people, plus with Teddy Pink 14 all in all.
Nakakatakot ba? May bahayan ka rin. Baka di-jump lang sila doon, but parachute.
Ay, saan maglalakas ang tao?
Wala, may cable car pa akin.
Hindi, wala naman dito ang lakaran. Pero may tigilan ng bus.
Hello, ganda ng view, Lech.
Meron pa siyang trampoline eh, di baka magdire-diretso. May trampoline doon eh.
Inside me, it's burning. My heart is catching fire. I just feel so fine with this fire. This
Kasya dalawa rito. Ay, yot. Ay. Pampolo lang pala to.
It seems here at Nonda, aside from having panoramic views of the valley below and the great mountains surrounding it, it is blessed with lush woodlands and areas of agricultural produce such as raspberry production and the orchards of apricot trees that you would see surrounding the village of Fay.
Open ko bayot.
Welcome finally to Ut Nonda. This is considered as the central part of the municipality of Nonda. It rests at an altitude of 1,300 to 1,500 meters, residing on a plateau area of the Rusa Blush mountain. And this is where our rented chalet is also located. Ut Nonda is divided into 5 major areas: the View Village or the Old Town, Les Écluses, which is the main shopping and commercial area, Civier, which is the starting point of some of the ski lifts, Bas Nonda, the lower part of Nonda and is home to the town council, and Trackway, a ski resort area at an elevation of 2,200 meters in altitude, which links to a larger ski domain of Civier. At long last, we have finally arrived in our place of stay here in Nonda, Switzerland. Welcome indeed to Chalet Enchanter, our Swiss home away from home.
Hi there, we just arrived at Chalet Enchanter, and this is basically our rented chalet in Switzerland in Nanda. And this is the view of our chalet. Going all in.
Please check the continuation of our Swiss holiday journey on part 10 on the next video.
Just see Chalet Nanda.
And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to see more of my next adventures.